What's up guys, welcome to my channel. The topic of today's video is top 10 anime where the main character has the power to level up. I can assure you that there is a hidden gem among the following animes that everyone in the anime community needs to check out. Let's see if you can guess it. Before we get started, press that like and subscribe button. It'll be a great help. With that said, shall we begin? Starting from number 10, the first anime on our list is Cautious Hero. The hero is overpowered, but overly cautious. Alright, so the main character might have the power to level up crazy fast, but that's not where his real strength lies. His real strength lies in the sense that he would never go to battle unless he is 100% ready. Or you can just say that he has trust issues. What happens is that a guy named Seiya is summoned to become a hero and save a world. However, after every battle, he takes time off to train himself ragged for the next battle, just in case the next opponent might be the worst enemy he will ever face. An interesting protagonist indeed. Up next at number 9, we have Grimgar Ashes and Delusions. If you want to watch an anime that deeply focuses on the growth of not only the main character, but the characters beside him as well, then my friend, this anime is definitely worth checking out. In other words, this anime is more about leveling up of the entire team rather than just one or two individuals. The plot goes like this. A group of strangers is thrown into a mysterious land. To survive, they have to become a soldier and make groups. However, those who are strong would never team up with the weak. Scorched Earth. Moving on, at number 8, we have C. The money of soul and possibility control. Some people say money is the root of all, but we all know that is not true. In fact, the greed of having money is the actual root cause of evil. It is what turns a completely reasonable person into a blind glutton who needs more and more money. Whether that's relevant or not, this is the story of a second-year economics student named Kimimaru Yoga who lets his insecurities about money get the better of him. He ends up accepting a fishy offer, and before he knows it, he has entered a totally different realm. And I'm not even talking metaphorically, I mean literally. Give this anime a watch, guys. You'll understand why it is on this list, and you'll definitely enjoy it. Alright, at number 7, we have Tower of God. That's right, the main character of Tower of God, Bam, or Yoru, as it is in the anime, has the power to continuously improve at an insane pace. Not that it matters because Rock is the real star of the show anyways. This may seem biased considering how it's coming from someone who has read the webtoon up to the latest chapter, but if you have watched the anime and found it interesting, then you shouldn't be missing out on the webtoon either. The story is just so addicting. Well, the next up at number 6, we have The King's Avatar. The main character named Ye Tzu is already pretty strong to begin with, considering the context of the plot. However, since the game that he was always familiar with goes through some changes and now he has to deal with some unknown stuff too, his only choice is to reach for the top with his new teammates, all the while leveling up along the way. I'd say if you guys want to check out a Chinese anime, then give this one a try.
见你荧光我认。一度くらいなら僕たちに勝てるものならね。よく言ったぜシロ。
We are halfway done. Now at number 5, we have Log Horizon. Now that we finally have the next season of this anime coming up after all these years, everyone who hasn't watched it should give it a try. The main character, Shiroi, is a bit different from your usual RPG anime protagonist. Unlike others, he likes to use his intellectual abilities and war tactics to win battles, instead of raw strength or magic. Even among RPG animes, this anime stands out because the plot's somewhat more mature.
戦い方になれないと。でもどうすれば。やるんだやるんだやるんだやるんだそこにたどり着きたいのだ。
Next up at number 4, we have Danmachi Bell is the name of a young man who hopes to one day become the greatest adventurer there is, but a man can only dream. Anyways, he gets Hestia's support and embarks on a different quest where he explores dungeons and little by little comes to the realization that things aren't as they seem. And if that weren't all of his problems, he is also love-struck. To make things harder, the girl is completely out of his league.
僕、強くなりたいです。
Next up at number 3, we have Sword Art Online. One of the top 3 most popular anime on my anime list, the main character, Kazuto Kirigaya, was fortunate enough to get his hands on the first shipment of this game called Sword Art Online. He logs in and finds out that there are about 10,000 players in total, and all of them have been trapped into the game by the creator. Their only choice is to complete all 100 levels of the game to get out.
生き延びてみせる。 この世界で。
At the second spot, we have The Rising of the Shield Hero. Iwatani Naofumi, the guy who realized that being an isekai hero isn't always just fun and games. Sometimes your existence alone can attract a lot of hatred, which is quite sad when you consider the extent to which Naofumi was falsely accused. His only fault was that he was the shield hero. However hard that might have been, he was able to become strong because of that. Working hard, fighting monsters, collecting valuable data day in and day out lead to the rise of the shield hero.
ここで名誉の戦士を遂げるか。ラプタリア。はい。
Well then, we are finally down to the number 1 spot, and the anime we have is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. One of the most wholesome isekai animes out there, the main character used to be a 37-year-old corporate worker who died and got reincarnated as a slime. However, during his death, he subconsciously acquired a number of epic skills that allowed him to level up his skills and abilities at an exponential rate. However, the reason I said this is one of the most wholesome isekai animes out there is because it focuses more on developing meaningful relationships than it does actual fighting. Still, there are a lot of badass moments in it, and now that the second season is coming soon, we can expect a lot more epic action coming up.
Yes!
Remember how I said there would be a hidden gem in this video? Well, that's exactly why, for this video only, there is another one. Since this one is not exactly an anime, I wanted to mention it at number 0. Well then, at number 0 spot, we have Solo Leveling. I am sure that Solo Leveling popped up right in front of your eyes the moment you read the title of this video. But not everyone has read this epic masterpiece of a manhwa that's literally killing the internet. Alright, I may have exaggerated a little, but what do you guys think? Now that Tower of God and the God of High School have received anime adaptations, the time might be near for Solo Leveling to receive one too. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you haven't read this manhwa, you are gravely missing out. Honestly, if I could erase my memory of this manhwa, I would read it again, and again, and again. There you go guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to turn that gray like button into blue and that red subscribe button gray. Ring that notification bell too while you're at it, so that you don't miss out on any future videos. You can comment down below to let me know what kind of videos do you want me to make next. See you guys on my next video.